We're just building a blue-red McBombus deck. I like this archetype a lot. It's possible I don't have any Lasgar's Vengeances at the main, so it's very possible that I should have some of those. We've got Arcane Focuses and Crackling things, so maybe some amount of Lasgar's Vengeances are good just because we see a lot of cards. Opponent appears to be playing Jank Bot, so... Grab the non-shard there. Happy to just go ahead and Crackling Wit here and get my Bumblebot going. This deck is similar to Angus. We're playing 8 Yetis in it, but it's got a little bit of play to it. You got some card selection, which is nice. So this turn we're gonna burn this, and then Psychotic Anarchist. Happy New Year, Morksnox, Mornox. Vampire Princess, sure. So I like to call it Dice to Crackling Bolt. Kill that. Play a shard, activate my champion power. Ah, we'll focus first, not let them know that we had the shard. You should always sequence in a way that gives your opponent as little information about what the context of your hands was before that focus. So now my opponent doesn't know that I wasn't looking for a shard. To go ahead and attack with all of these. We literally just built it on screen together. I will open up my TCG browser right now and make it public. That's the wrong one. Is this it? Yeah. Updated 3 minutes ago. Nope, it was already public. I already had a deck list named that. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Been this Crackling Wit. Naive Lackey, sure. Burn this. Next turn we'll play this Mama Yeti and then smash. Play this. Play Combat Training on my Bambly Bot. Crunch. Down to 5. Extinction would be pretty bad for us here. Crocosaur we can beat. Croc would be annoying, but we can beat it. Rise again. Targeting paw if you can. Dead on board. Hey, Immortals. Yes, opponent is playing Kaigu Jankbot. Guess I don't get to use Scrounge when I use that. That is correct. Opponent must have thought they'd get to Scrounge their paw if you can, but that is not how that works. So opponent's playing Jankbot. Probably want all of these Transmogrifades. Burns, probably less than Stellar. Probably like Lanupaw's Sight for grinding a little bit better. I don't think Matriarch's going to be particularly good in this matchup. Let's bring in these extra Burning Tendrils. Psychotic Anarchist is probably pretty medium on the draw. Maybe let's cut those. I don't hate that. Just cut all of those in the draw, leave 2 Matriarchs in, and bring in a Verdict of the Ancient Kings. Let's give that a go. No, yeah, deploy is an additional cost as you play the card. It's not, or scrounge is an additional cost as you play the card, not a when this enters play. That's why even if your opponent counters your thing, you still scrounge the cards. Seems pretty sweet. Scrounge doesn't say when you cast it. Does in fact. It says when you play this. Yeah, playing this is casting in hex. Scrounge on that particular card as a line of text that says, "Hey, this happens when you deploy me." I should probably, yeah, I need to add some Lasgar's Vengeances to this deck. I don't know why I don't have them in here. Thankfully, these cracklings are phenomenal. So next turn, we'll go Shard. That's unfortunate. He's gonna kill my Bumblebot. The easiest way to remember which things you can and cannot respond to is if it doesn't target, it doesn't use the chain, and it's just once you've heard it explained to you that way, it's not complicated. All right, there's a Jank bot. Hopefully we're professional and draw a Transmogrifate, otherwise we'll have to burn 2 Crackling Bolts to kill that. Verdict of the Ancient Kings, sure. Activate this, attack for 2. And we actually have an extra charge here still, so we'll play a Shard next turn and then play Crackling Wit. They get their Jank bot back. That's pretty good. You're the worst, Tom. This is your fault. You said that after it happened, but this is still your fault. I'm blaming you. I got 3 draws. I got a lot of looks at Transmogrifate here, hopefully. Matriarch of Flames versus a Shard. I think I'm actually taking the Shard here for now, so we get an extra look at a Transmogrifade. Hey yo, I say hey yo, bum 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 ba da da dum dum. Might have 1 Shard too many in this deck too. With the arcane focuses, we can probably afford to trim a Shard. Yeah, I wonder if there's extinctions in this deck. A lot of these Caillou Jankbot decks play extinction. Not that it's really an archetype, but been the Sapphire Shard. Sight of the Sun is pretty good. This card exhausts to give them a resource back for every resource they're missing and gain them life. Trade here. Maybe I should hold that because they have things like Giant Corpse Fly. Scale of 1 to dead, looking pretty dead this game. I'll be back on the play next round, though. Get to have Psychotic Anarchist on the play, be pretty good. They don't play Extinction. I think you underestimate people. Infamous Dio. You think you underestimate people if you don't think they play Extinction in their Jankbot deck. I have a little faith. And replace. It seems so good with a. I think we have to keep this. This hand needs an anarchist or a sapphire threshold to be reasonable. Send that right up there. Unfortunately, we can't activate McBombus here because he requires a sapphire threshold. It's not that bad. It only happens some of the time. Kill this. So we hit the sapphire threshold in a reasonable amount of time, so might be okay this game. Definitely just gonna transmog this and then feel real bad when they play Jankbot next turn, but pretty sure we have to do that. Another Mama Yeti. Well, crackling shard. Alright, well, at least we get to do this. Yep. Alright, 2 looks at second transmography. Well, we can grab that to play a Mama Yeti next turn at least. Scale of 1 to dead. Probably looking at the dead side of the scale here. Just hope to run a little bit hot on these Jankbot triggers. I cast Crackling Bolt on turn 2 to be able to use my resources efficiently. I've used my resources every turn of the game. I've used my resources on every single turn of this game. Drown Shrine, sure. Click it on, sure. Alright, so you're saying there's a chance. There's a okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Brian Gibbler pulling none of the punches. Oh, I forgot to put Lascar's Vengeance in. Probably should have done that. This hand just doesn't do anything. I just need a threat or something in the opener. Yeah, it seems fine. All right. Well, hopefully we dodge Hero Fall. There's one other hero falls down. Okay. Might Singer. Sure. Oh, that was a mistake. In the event he doesn't trade with this, I could hit a Sapphire Shard here. Sapphire Threshold. Not punished, but still a small mistake. Okay. Doesn't have 2 blood yet, but hasn't had a need to play 2 blood. Oberon's Eulogy. Interesting. If we don't get Hero Fall, and I like our chances this game. If our hero takes a tumble, probably just dead. Mama's home, and she's hangry. Oh, get him. Get him. You're soaping. Don't do it. Have a heart. Have a heart. Okay. Yep. That might not be enough. They're still... They need like a Howling Brave this turn for this to be good enough. Motherfucker, I hate that card. God damn it. What a ugh. Why does this card make a fucking threshold? Yep. Yep. Sure. I don't even really want to play again. I guess we'll do some stuff here and pretend like it matters. I'll trim one of each of these because Hero Fall. Bring these in. Bring in an extra transmo. Bring in a Lanupause site. Save. I would just like to point out, for I don't know how many times I've pointed this out, that the problem is not Might Singer. Might Singer is a pushed card. The problem is the supporting cards around the Might Singer. Chlorophilia and Howling Brave are the problems. It's the same reason the Crusaders are so pushed. I think Might Singer is very close to a very good design. I think it's either only becoming a 7/7 or not having Crush away from being a very reasonable power level. But the fact that how Howling Brave and Chlorophilia interact with the resource system in this game, those are what put Might Singer over the top. Yeah, but like turn 2 Claverdon's like one of those things where you're just like, yeah, this is fine. Like this is an appropriate power level. Sapphire. All right, well, we tried, fam. Pretty good Cottontail Explorer. Little boy foo-foo, punching the clock and going to work. Alright, would even settle for a ruby shard here, Kismet. I don't even think that the Spell Shield gem was the problem with Runir Hierophant. I think, again, the fact that Runir Hierophant could happen on the second turn of the game with Spell Shield was the major problem. I think Howling Brave was the major offender in the previous format as well. Like, they don't print Llanowar Elves in Magic anymore, and Llanowar Elves is much, much worse than Howling Brave. It's much, much worse than Howling Brave. Just for reference. I don't think they should have banned Howling Brave. I think they shouldn't have allowed Howling Brave and Might Singer to have coexisted in the same format. I think something of that power level is probably appropriate for something like Immortal, but for the standard constructed format, it doesn't seem particularly reasonable.